Welcome back. Welcome back. So, all right, I want to discuss "I'll Never Let You Go." I think this was a Lifetime movie that Tubi picked up. Right, Tubi has picked up a few Lifetime movies, which is cool because nobody really watches cable anymore. So this stars Megan Good. Um, this movie, and I have said this once, twice before. I don't like giving bad reviews, but I have to be honest. This movie felt like a rush job. It felt like this movie kind of was like a film student had to write a screenplay and had to meet the deadline and did it like the night before it was due or something. Okay, so Megan Good plays this, I think she's like a she works at a museum or art gallery or something. So her and her husband are, they're not making love. They're not spending a lot of time together. Their daughter just went off to college, so they're empty nesters. And they say you'll see how real your marriage is once your children grow up and leave and it's just you two, right? So she was like, it's been 3 months. So it's been 3 months since they've had sex, right? Fast forward, she meets this artist, I think through her job. And he was pushing up on her. It was very unattractive. Like, he was just really aggressive and stuff. Like, calm down. So she ends up having sex with him. And I'm like, girl, so you and your husband don't have sex for 3 months, and that's all it takes for you to cheat? Like, I know I'm not married, but I'm just logically. I feel like if I was married, I'm not gonna cheat on my husband because we didn't haven't had sex in 3 months. Like, damn. Then she had sex with him multiple times. Now, after they had sex the first time, and he was all like, "I need you now," like, it was just unrealistic because not too many men get hooked on a woman that they hooked up with really fast. I'm not saying it never happens. I'm just saying most guys that I have run across, if they have sex with a woman like really quickly, they're not falling in love with her and stuff. I don't know. It was just a lot of unrealistic type stuff going on, right? So of course he turns into, the stalker. He's stealing her dog out the yard and she's trying to cut it off. He kidnaps her daughter. I mean, it's just over some coochie. Lifetime movies are usually, I call them cozy movies. Like, you can curl up and turn on Element and your whole day, you could watch movies the whole day because it's that. But this just felt rushed, um, to me. And for a second, that book by Zane, I think it was called Addicted, because they made a movie out of that where that lady that played in Why Did I Get Married, she was in it. What was that book by Zane? It kind of reminded me of it because, in the movie, I mean, yeah, the book slash movie, whatever, it was the same type of thing where the woman was messing with the artist and he was like a killer or something, I think. It was out there. Of course, the book was better than the movie. But I don't know, like, I'm forgiving when it comes to TV movies and the acting, but the husband wasn't really believable to me. I don't know. And then her character was just dumb in so many ways. Like, first of all, she lied to her husband. about having sex. He was like, "Did you have sex with him?" Because he's looking at it like, okay, this dude acting kind of crazy. Like, damn, did you give him some? And she's like, "No, of course not. I would never." Let me give y'all some tips. If you're gonna lie, don't egg it on. Just say no. The fact that she was, "No, I would never," girl, you lying. Don't add in all this. "I would never." Oh my God, no. Just say no. Keep it short and sweet. Like, if you're gonna lie, but I knew he was gonna figure it out. But y'all let me know in the comments. Married people, any married people that see this, do you, and I understand everybody's marriage is different, everybody's different, but do you think 3 months is a long enough time to cheat? Like, I understand she was trying, she was really trying. She was telling her husband, "Look, I need some intimacy, it's just work with you." His thing was he was a stay-at-home dad the whole time their daughter was at home for whatever reasons. I don't know. I guess she made more money than him or something. I don't know. Because he's a writer. So I'm like, here's my thing. If you're a writer and your wife's working, you're a stay-at-home dad, you can't write like some stuff, self-publish some things and stand out in front of Barnes and Noble and sell a few books. Like, were you just chilling the whole time? You're not. Hold on. Let me back that up because I don't want no home housewives on here going off talking about. You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, especially when your child gets older and you don't have to watch them all the time. He could have been writing some stuff, and now he's like, "Oh, this book is so important. I'm." He couldn't even listen to her talk one time because he was like, "I'm thinking about this book," and I don't know. I feel like this was not Lifetime material at all. This is my first time writing a screenplay, and I'm not a writer at the same time. Tease. That's what it gave me. Um, I'm not gonna sit there and call it a terrible movie. I just feel like it just let me meet this deadline. That's what I felt watching the movie. Now, when it comes to Lifetime movies, a lot of Tubi movies, when it comes to the suspense thriller, oftentimes you know how it's gonna go. We knew this guy was gonna be a stalker. We knew he was gonna hate it when she tried to cut it off, and he wouldn't take no for an answer. Like, we know all of that, but I think it's like we keep watching these movies for like the thrill, and there just wasn't any thrill in this because it was just kind of flat to me. Yeah, I can't even make a longer video about this. I mean, that's all I have to say about it. Shout out to the actors and everything, but it wasn't my cup of tea. Let me know again. This is called "I'll Never Let You Go." It's on Tubi right now. Check it out because these streaming services will keep movies for a certain amount of time. Then they'll get rid of them. Then they'll bring them back. Blah blah blah. Shout out to my 200 subscribers. I finally have 200 subscribers, y'all, and I've been on YouTube for 6 years. But I will say I haven't been super consistent, so that's probably why. And I've only had maybe like out of my 300 and something videos, I've only had like maybe, it's definitely under 10 that have gotten more than 1,000 views. So we're just going to keep pushing, and go ahead and subscribe if you're not subscribed, It's free. Help your girl out, all right? Shout out to the rest of you, again, who are not subscribed, but you can by hitting that button for me. Peace and blessings to every last one of you watching. Until next time.